Alright, my lords and my ladies. Now I've crafted a shield for us, so we can test that out. And instead of, we're going to spend a lot of this episode on creating the entrance to the mines. But for now, I mean, all good things are greed, right? We need to go deeper. Hello, Skeletor. Let's see. See how efficient that is? Look at this. Crazy. Oop. Oh, there you are. Your sounds over here. But yeah, check out the strength of the shield. It's pretty insane. Right. It does block a bit of view. Oh look, a minecart. Noise! Noise, noise. A lot of rail? Ooh. Yes, name tags. Melon seed, beetroot seeds. We don't have those. Melon, we do have. I mean, it's down here, right? There we go. Look at this. It's pretty good. That's a spider. And also look like a spider spawner. So, yeah, that kind of sucks. The fun fact about spiders, or cave spiders, the poison hurts, right? But you can't die. You cannot die. I repeat, cannot die from the poison itself. But the lunging and the creeping and the crawling, you can die from. Here, see, we're safe. Oh, ish. Safe-ish. Let's heal up, and then tackle that spawner again. I'm probably just going to remove the actual cave spider spawner because it's a real hassle to actually deal with. Yeah, I'll be right back. All right, we just removed the spawner, and there might be another one over there, or it might just be a part of the the mine shaft thing. Look at this. Yeah, now we just have to time it. See, perfect. No damage. If you're hit by an axe, they can stun your shield, so you can't get the shield up again. But that only counts for special mobs and woodland mansions. I forget the name. And also, OP. Simply OP. Like, I don't care about I don't care about creeper explosions. I have a shield. Makes no sense though. Apparently it's a blast shield, not just a regular shield. It's magic. Call me Captain America. And look, a zombie spawner. These are not very scary. Like zombies in general aren't very scary. I'll probably just leave the zombie spawner there because there's no point killing it. Compared to the cave spider spawners, these are nothing. And these are also the most common. There's like 50% chance of them generating. Because I think that the fact that we get that many cave spider spawners in these mine shafts or forgotten mine shafts, we sort of don't. I don't know what to say. It's like we don't need we don't need more spider spawners. I wish there was more of a difference. Like we didn't have so many cave spider spawners. To be fair, that would be fine. Fine by me. Look at this madness. I think this was where the cave spider spawner was standing. And there's probably another one down here because Nerp. As I was saying, a lot of string thing. Yeah, I think we've explored most of it. So what I would do right now is that I would either just leave and go back, or if I want to go deeper, look at the look down to the right side here, subtitles. See? Zombie groans. Still, zombie groans. So to find different parts, be careful if you do this on a multiplayer server. At least explain it so people don't think that you're cheating or have any sort of X-ray on. It's crazy, right? I can't be the only one who thinks that that's OP. Okay. See? The second I don't pay attention, though, we're gonna have a problem. Look, that's a lot of XP. If I'm not wrong, it's like 5 XP for the entity, and then 1 XP for each piece of equipment he has on. So that means 9 XP for that guy. It's not bad, not bad. Alright, I'll keep exploring. See you guys in a bit. No! Alright guys, good thing these mine shafts are lit up because we cannot find our stuff. It's not a big deal. The only issue here is that I don't have a lot of food. But we can definitely get most of the things that we lost. I mean, there was a couple of name tags and some stuff like that you know, it's sad to see it go, but it's not like a big deal. We will survive. We will come back stronger and possibly learn from it. What happened was that I ran, as I do, and I ran into a skeleton, as I do. But that was fine because I have my shield, right? But then one of those small zombies came running at me, and a couple of big zombies, and you know, before I knew it, I was stuck inside a small hole with a tiny zombie and some bigger ones. It's not the end of the world. It's just some items. Probably be a little bit more cautious from this point on. But it's no problem. I mean, if we were strip mining this, we wouldn't have half that stuff in that time, so it's not a big deal. We will survive, and I saw a passage that went deeper as well. And there's a lot of materials that we've just passed by, so it's not the end of the world. It's pretty quick to get back what we lost, to be fair. But I'm gonna cut now, and when you see me back, we'll have full gear again. 1 second. The mine shaft giveth, and the mine shaft taketh away. I wonder what your journey was. How did you end up down here? Sad. Sad. Food. You will not go to waste. We'll cherish every bite. Thank you for keeping me alive, chicken. And a quick little check back in. See, we're pretty close to where we were. It helps that everything was, lit up. But then, of course, we went deeper. Okay. I'll let you guys know if I find diamonds, but other than that, I think I'm just gonna keep spelunking. Try not to be as greedy as I was, but we'll see. Ooh. Our very first. Oh, and there's a lot. Nice. Oh. Come to 3, 4, 6, 7, 8. Jackpot. That's perfect. So let's see. Sorry, I'm a little bit sick. So this is where we are right now. I would say it's not worse than where we were. It's not necessarily way better either. It's just the diamonds make a huge difference. We also have a little bit of lapis, and I killed an enderman. I just made a 2x2 hole that I sat in and just hit him. So it wasn't really all that heroic. But yeah, I just thought you guys should know. Oop, our first redstone. We have now gone caving down to level 12. So if we wanted to, we could strip mine some down here, but we don't want to. Just want to keep caving, see if we can uncover even more diamonds. And when we're done, we'll just go up. Easy. Easy as pie. Alright, so this is weird. We hear rainfall. Oh, we're at 62. Fair. Fair, fair, fair. Okay. Also heard a pig oink. It's nighttime and There we are. Is this the village? So that's us. Hello? We're not as weak as we once were. So this is all good. Time to start start building. I'll see you guys in the daytime. Alright, so it's daytime now, and the rain has stopped. We still have a little bit of zombie flesh to nom on, but we had to get up because we were running out of food. Our crops are yielding fine. I think we need to expand this outwards, probably this way. It's our melon farm. Probably this way and out that way. What's going on? What's going on here? You don't scare me. I've faced worse. Yeah, so we're going to expand the wheat farm a little bit, and we're also going to build that mine. This is the first priority over here. We also need to empty out our inventory because we got a lot of gold, a lot of things. Got some furnaces, furnace, a little bit of coal, some diamonds. I think overall, apart from that small setback, it was a good day of caving. And I think we also lit up quite a lot of the caves down here. Obviously not everything. So the next time we're gonna go caving, we're probably gonna go down into this thing right over here. And when we're done with it, we can close it off. I also don't like the fact that we have all these tiny lakes. So we're probably going to try to create like one larger lake instead. And we'll see where we put it. If we put it like over here by the mountain, I think that would be logical. That would have to be for a later episode. I think maybe we can excavate this area, and instead of just having the small river end up here, we can join it back up with that side and remove this entire hill, or a lot of it at least, and just have like an island in the middle with a bridge over. That would be cool. But yeah, we're getting ahead of ourselves. For now, ooh, another cave. Let's go caving. Let's build. Bam. Stonecutter. Oh, what are you doing, Vega? Well, nothing really, just, you know, busy terraforming. So we've started off a small mining station here, and started terraforming this area. We're gonna try to have like railing and stuff, and a water wheel. But first I have to like expose the stone. But I don't know how far out I want to do that. This rail is just gonna go down now. This is gonna be like an overhang where you can like look down on the mines. So the rails are just gonna continue down like this. Obviously going to put in some powered rails, powered rails soon. This is gonna have to be like a basement area for this. So I'm just gonna add like a hatch so we can take the ladder down into the caves, or we can go into the mines. So it's starting to take shape. We're gonna have to add some support structure as well on the top here. But yeah, let me just grab another pickaxe and we should be ready to go. Alright, so we exposed some coal right here. And I think we're just gonna keep that for now. And see how that looks, see how that fits into the mine. Maybe we'll even make a U-turn here with the tracks, or like an L turn and then back down in, and then down again. We could easily do that. That's fine. It's kind of nice to have like ores decorating the area. So we just have to use whatever natural deposits we find because we don't have silk touch yet. We don't have any enchantments yet. That's gonna have to be the next project, I think. By the way, I also expanded the wheat farm just a little bit, so we have some wheat here, in the back here. That'll that'll probably keep going all the way here. The way I've gotten water to it is by waterlogging this half block. So to do that, you first just put water down, and then you put the half block on top, and then it's waterlogged. You can do that with a lot of things, like stairs as well. I'm sorry. Alright, I'm gonna try to talk as little as possible because of my illness, my sickness. Down with the sickness. I feel like this might be too far of an overhang, especially if we don't go further in to the mountains. So we might pull this back a little bit and have like, yeah, I think we're gonna do that. So let me just do that real quick. Also, pro tip, clean walls are bad walls. So try to mix it up a little bit. We don't have stone. Well, we do. We actually do have stone. But we try to mix it up a little bit with andesite as well. So this is stone, this is andesite. Maybe take out a little bit more here and put in some cobblestone to make it look like it's the place where the stones are sort of worn. To add some detail to the build. It doesn't take much. Also, don't be afraid to leave stuff sticking out like this. This is actually a good thing. It means it looks a little bit more alive. It's not just like super square. We can even do one of the things that we talked about, waterlogging, right? So we can real quick get some water, and I'll show you how we do that. So I'm thinking we don't want a big chunk of water down there, but it's also not natural to have like no water down there because there's nowhere for the water to go. So if we that was stupid. If we do this and then water there, that does something to it all, right? So this sort of it looks like there are more things happening down here. We can even add this to more parts, and I'll show you again real quick. Give me a sec. Again, stone cutter, one of the best things in the game. Let's use stone. This. So if we do this now, we can even have a corner here, right? And then we could waterlog that one. And if we had like something on top here, see, it's just one square. Doesn't look too great, but I mean it's the idea that counts, right? Ooh, iron. Expose that. Now we should probably have another waterlogged block down here. But it's kind of weird when it's all in the same direction, so maybe like this. Maybe we could even do something like like so. That could work. And we also want to change out this with something that looks, you know, it looks like we actually touched it. So I'm going to put some stone bricks, maybe some cobblestone as well. And to do that, I just start off by replacing some blocks, and then, you know, just follow whatever instinct you get. It's not a big deal. It's like if you make a mistake, you can fix it. Don't worry. It's just Minecraft, guys. Let's see if we get. I don't know if I loved this. Maybe like so, and then cobblestone to break it up, and then another one to tie this together. Cobblestone is so messy, so it's kind of hard to use it in a build, or at least I feel like it's hard. We can actually make smooth stone as well, but dirt is also a thing. I mean, don't be afraid to use dirt, especially close to what was the name of that? Granite. So we could do something like this, and that looks fine to me. To me, this looks fine. And then we can also, you know, add some. Let's say we have some logs laying down here with. This is something people like to do. I don't like it too much when it's too close to actual rails. It sort of looks like you tied the log down. Not with those though. That's too close. But just like this. So if you had it a little bit further, that could look cool, but not that close to actual rail cars or railroads. Okay, I'll check back in a sec. Alright, so we just closed off this, there we go, this area down here. And we were thinking about adding like a trapdoor entrance. And I think that'll be a good idea. We can actually take out this cobblestone and use this in our build here. I want to inset this just a little bit, so it's not like in the way. We can also move this rail just one further in. Okay, so now the rail can come out here. Let's see. We're gonna make changes to this soon. Just bear with me. So what I wanted to show you was that we can have like, I have to actually create the trapdoors. Give me a second. Okay, so to create the trapdoors, we just have to place oak planks like this, and now we have our waffle chocolate thing, and we can place them out like so. So now we can open this up and go down into this area below the house, which would be over here. The entrance of the caves. Because now this part is closed off, right? So we have to open up this as well and sort of make this like a cellar area. We can add ladders there. So that's nice. I always want to make sure that it looks consistent. So we have to. Oh, holy block lag. This is definitely new for, oh, okay, for the latest versions of Minecraft. Let's see. Oh, the derp. There we go. Okay. So that's basically what I wanted to add here. We're also gonna add some flowers around it to make it look nice. Like so. Poof. So now we have some flower decorations. I've also fixed up the wall, grabbed some vines. Right on the other side there's a swamp biome. Let's just sleep real quick so we can see what we've done so far, and I think we're closing in to the end of the episode. So this is the start of our quarry. We're gonna keep this going down, like pretty harsh, steep, going down here at this point. We're probably also going to have to widen this a little bit because I feel like it's a little bit too narrow. But we don't have to do that right away. Just like this fence post, we don't have to put it in right away. It's not a big deal. It can look a little bit unfinished. That's fine. Just place a torch here. I think I'm going to place out a few lanterns as well. And I also want to continue this going all the way out here with maybe like a small building out here. On this side, like a storage area kind of deal, or a watchtower. I don't really know exactly what I want out here, but I know that I want something, so I'll just have to think about what we want. So as you see, a little bit of terraforming is necessary, but we try to leave it looking as natural as possible. We also closed off this hole, and we created a small path going this way. This down here we still haven't done anything. It's just this. The mossy cobble is from the spawners down below. So let's just run across here. Look how it's. We grabbed some lily pads, expanded the wheat field a little bit. I put a new thing there. We need to waterlog it so we don't fall into it. And I think that's about it. Placed a few bushes around the house and also going downwards. Some more flowers. But yeah, this is basically it for now. So yeah, next episode I think we're gonna finish this build, or at least get a roof on it. I don't know if we're gonna have all the walls or how we're gonna do it when it comes to that building right there. But I think I know what kind of function it'll have. It'll be more like preparing to go down into the mines kind of deal. I also don't know how far I want to stretch that that rail. It's probably just going to be like a couple of rails going here and there. I don't think I'm going to stretch it down to the base. It's probably going to go over here as well. So like we're going to have a rail going this way as well, just to show. And this rail is obviously going to continue down into the mines. But let's at least make it look like something is a little bit finished. All these rails we got down in the abandoned mineshaft as well. Okay, so that's going to be it for this episode. Remember to like, comment, share, subscribe. If you have anything you want us to build, please let us know. We're going to keep expanding the wheat fields outwards because I feel like it looks right. I think we're also going to do something about these ponds. Maybe I'll expand this one out as well as connect it over to that one later on. I don't really know. What do you guys think? Starting to look fine, our build. Things are getting there. We need to separate the animals and sort of make areas for them as well. So perhaps like somewhere for the cattle and somewhere for the sheep, like a big pen area for those animals would be nice. Um, I think sheep actually go up into the hills, like when you put them out on their, I don't know what it's called in English, like summer, yeah, when they're going to get fat. I think they go up into the hills. Um, so maybe we'll do something about that. I've started planting some trees down here. I don't know exactly what kind of trees I want, and we haven't really decided on anything. We might build like a big lake here. We might also just make a big spruce forest with those 2x2s, so they stretch up, like they stretch up the mountainside here and make that look right. We also want to make like a lookout post up here somewhere. We need to figure out how we want to do that and how we want that to look. Um, Also tying into the river is kind of vital, so we can actually boat around. I don't like being landlocked. We can boat around that way. We can actually do some exploring that way. That would be nice to see where our rivers lead us. But yeah, that's gonna be it for this episode. Thank you so much for watching and for following along. I really appreciate it, and I'm having a blast. I really think this is a good time, and I hope you guys are enjoying it as well. And I hope you're liking what we're making. And if you have any, as I say all the time, if you have any suggestions, please let me know. Because I can only become better. So that's gonna be it for this episode, and thank you so much for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one. Goodbye.